What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, crypto warriors? It's Sergeant Crypto back at it again. And I just want to say, before I get into the stories tonight, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video. Because if you like staying up to date with cryptocurrencies and what's going on, this is the place to be. All right, so let's get into it. A man in the UK was forced to hand over Bitcoin at gunpoint. All right, a British man who runs a cryptocurrency trading firm was forced at gunpoint to hand over an unknown quantity of Bitcoin. They tied his lady friend up and was forced to give up the dough. They are currently in hiding and they're afraid of returning home, basically. I don't know who this person is. However, I do know a lot of, of YouTubers. They like to show their wallet and what they have, all right? And, just people in social media in general, they like to show their actual balances on their Blockfolio, all right? Don't do it, all right? Because people are wolves, man, all right? People are hungry. They want to eat. If you're out there showing them food like you got food to eat, guess what? They're going to come for that food, man. Unless you want to be getting robbed. I know this is 2018. You would think that they would just try to hack him or something. But they did it straight up old school. Tied up his lady, all right? Put the gun to his face and say, cough up the dough. So you don't want that kind of shit happening to you? Don't show off your balances. Don't show off your, what you have. All right, don't show off, hey, I have 50 Bitcoin in a cold storage wallet. Although it might be in a cold storage wallet, you put a gun to your head, you're going to cough up the password to that cold storage and send it somewhere. Now, the police are, they are definitely investigating. And, I like to hear the follow-up on this story, definitely, because I like to see what the results are, because they could technically still track it. Contrary to popular belief that Bitcoin is untraceable and it's anonymous, all right, that's all lies. All right, you can see the wallet where it was sent to. You can see the public address, and if that public address is tied to like a Coinbase account or something, or like a Gemini account, an account where you had to be verified, all right, guess what? They're going to find out who you are. And if they dig deep enough, it'll always come back to be tied to you. All right. So you just gotta stop bragging, man. Stop showing. I'm not saying that this person did that, but be careful, man. People are hungry out there, and guess what? They'll definitely eat your food. All right. As you can see from my graphics here, Bitcoin is down again. Oh my God, the world's going to end. It's going to crash. Blah blah blah. All right. So there's several different things happening all at once. Again, it seems like when the FUD comes, like the floodgate is open. All right, they open up the floodgate and everything just rushing all at once. In the Philippines, the SEC in the Philippines, they're trying to regulate cryptocurrencies and ICOs. All right, it's developing rules around crypto trading, and I quote, to curb the risk of fraud. Basically, they just want their cut. All right, but that's all that comes down to. They just want their cut, and they're making it hard again for the regular retail investor to invest in ICOs. All right, it's decentralized, man. We don't need you to be watching our backs. All right, hey, people put their hands to the stove, they get burned. Oh well, okay. This is supposed to be a decentralized, economy. We don't need somebody from the SEC or the government, trying to come in to regulate shit, because then that just X's us out of, the game. If we can't get in to play the game in the first place, how are we supposed to get ahead? All right, so that's my thoughts on it. Okay, so it's just like here in the U.S. where the SEC came in and got involved. Last year, a lot of people got burned, yes, in ICOs, in 2017, but also there was a lot of people that made millions. All right, just put 1,000 in, and that 1,000 turned to $1 million after the ICO launched. All right, so there was a lot of great opportunities last year, is what I'm saying. And now that the SEC in the United States at least has regulated things, they made it, hard for people to invest in legit ICOs. There's a lot of ICOs out there that I myself have been researching, but guess what? I can't. It doesn't even make sense for me to research them anymore because I can't invest in them. You know what I mean? So, you know, that they've taken the opportunity away from myself and from you guys as well. And now they're doing the same thing in the Philippines. So, you know, it's just whack, man. It's just whack, basically. All right. So another big FUD that's coming out is credit card firms lead new crackdown on cryptocurrencies. Capital One already banned the buying of cryptocurrencies. Discover also did the same thing, and Citigroup is following suit. All right. You fear the future lately? Like, come on, man. The only reason why they're you know, banning people from buying cryptocurrencies with their credit and debit cards, they know that their time is running out. All right, cryptocurrencies are here to stay, and it's no longer considered, you know, quote unquote fake money. It's not real. It's not going anywhere. It's all speculative. All right. They're just afraid of what's to come. They're afraid of being replaced, and they will be replaced. All right, it's either they get caught up with the times, or, you know, go the way of the friggin' dodo. The latest rocky patch for Bitcoin was triggered by rumors that the Tether cryptocurrency has been artificially raising its value. Tether is owned by Bitfinex, but those in the know say that Tether has been printing fake money, and that that it's not really backed by actual US dollars. All right, they're saying that it's probably either backed by a fractional amount. So if they have, you know, 1 billion Tether cryptocurrencies that's supposed to be backed by actual US dollars, they actually have maybe 250 million. All right, or they just don't have it at all because they're just printing, you know, tons of it consistently. Nicholas Weaver, a professor from UC Berkeley International Computer Science, warned that a bloodbath is coming. All right, he tweeted, and I quote, at current prices, net new Bitcoin requires $18 million of net new dollars flowing in to maintain the price. Yet there is a net 100 million a day of fake dollars in the form of tethers. Yo, that is a huge statement. Just to come out and say, yo, there's $100 million a day of fake money. That's, you know, he's just straight up calling it fake. The tether is fake. It's just nuts. And I continue with this quote: if that tether printing press ever breaks, there will be a true bloodbath on cryptocurrency prices. Good. There's been a lot of rumors. You know, if you watch YouTube, you'll see a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people, if you follow them on Twitter in the crypto space, that say the tether is crap. It's, you know, it's fake money. It's just it's just like the US dollar, right? If they want more, they just print this shit, which is ridiculous, right? But I don't know. That was like the biggest FUD today that came out, and the reason being is that Tether, the auditors, they had a deal with a company to come in and audit them, and they basically came out and, you know, and fired them. Basically, I guess the auditors must have found something that Tether didn't like, and, you know, them being a legitimate, reputable company wanted to say, you know, what they found, and then Tether was like, nah, you give us back our money and you're good. All right. So yeah, that's kind of whack, man. That's kind of crazy, you know. But let's have a quick look at the markets. That's the market right there. Have a quick look at the markets. This Nebulous, I'm doing a little research on this. Let's see they're up right now at 5%. But you know, as you can see, yeah, Bitcoin is down. It was up to 12,000, I think, last night. So, you know, to drop back down, it's, you know, it's crazy. Ethereum is down, Ripple. You know, Neo is up. So whoever's holding some bags on Neo, you're doing good. IOTA is up. I don't have any IOTA or Icon. All right, but yeah, it's pretty much sea of red. But look, Tether is up. It's a whole $1. All right. Let me see. We got 2.2 billion Tether, US dollar Tether, out there. You know, actually they have 1.9 circulating. So yeah, everything is pretty much red. You know, that news came out about Tether, and I think pretty much, you know, kind of just, the floodgates were open, and the Philippines and the credit card companies. All right. But this is a pretty funny story right here. Bonnie Chung. All right. She's a venture partner at 500 Startups. And she pretty much said that here it is, the quote, from an investor perspective, especially as a VC investor, Bitcoin is boring. It's like the Motorola cell phone back in 1984. Great, we have a brick that cost us $3,900 and weighs 2 pounds, and it works all right. But we realize that after Bitcoin, there's still 3 to 4 major key areas in infrastructure that needs to be resolved before we can move to real, true mass adoption of the technology. And I think what she's saying is true, but I'll still take my boring gains, Bonnie. All right, so some of those areas she's talking about is the areas. These are the areas where we are very focused on looking for great teams, both in the U.S., China, and Singapore. The 3 key areas are right now scalability. If you look at the throughput, Visa does about an average of 2,000 transactions per second, PayPal around 500, and Ethereum about 50. So, we're really a long way away from the kind of throughput we want to see. And she does have does make a valid point right there. However, they're working on that scalability right now. The Lightning Network is coming. Ethereum is working on a few things. It's coming, and it'll be here in 2018. So I don't think we're that far away. A month in crypto is like a year in real time. So I definitely think that those problems, or quote-unquote problems, that she said that the infrastructure has right now will be solved before the end of 2018. All right, so that's it, man. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and get that notification bell, especially if you're new around here, to get notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching. It's your boy Sergeant Crypto, and I'm out. Peace.